Hello, good evening again. In today's stream, we are going to be working on the homepage. So I'm going to take a break from working on the blog. Don't get me wrong, I'm still writing blog posts. I'm just taking a break from styling new features, maybe code highlighting here. Like those things are in the backlog. However, I'm not gonna work on them now. Okay, so today is all about the homepage, and it is actually about the footer inside your homepage. I have a new design that I've stuck on my wall. I've just drawn something and stuck on my wall. I'm not gonna show it to you on camera. I might be looking upwards in this video just ever so slightly because I will be weaving the design that I've drawn before. It's not anything special, but I was thinking if we could merge the contact and um, footer sections, and at the same time you could apply a cool design maybe. So yeah, that's what I was thinking, and let's get started right away. This is going to be a big change, right? It's literally one of the sections in the main page, which means um, I'm going to be switching branches. I've just realized my face hides this area in the screen. Okay, let me drag it down, make it smaller. Okay, so I'm going to create a new branch for this, and this new branch is going to be called Let's Meet Footer. That's that's a slight spoiler actually, but yeah. Okay. All right, let's make it bigger again. So we have switched branches. Our branch name is Let's Meet Footer right now. Okay. And as far as I remember, footer was a component that we used in the home page. Yeah, so footer is in its own container, right? We're still going to keep it inside the container, but we're going to divide it into two sections. The first section is going to have a huge text, and the second section is going to have the social media icons, name, signature, maybe the address, some other contact information, link to these streams, link to the YouTube channel, maybe. I don't know. Oh, by the way, I've got some oat milk from the supermarket the other day just because I wanted to try it. And at first it tastes like regular milk, but the aftertaste is not anything special. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I'm just gonna finish this one, and yeah, I'll probably finish the whole box, but then I'm not gonna buy any more. I just wanted to try it anyway. Okay, so this is the first component that we will be modifying. Let me start the serving here. Yeah, so footer is divided into three sections now, but in today's stream we will be dividing it into two. So the first part is going to contain something, and the second part is going to contain something else, and we're going to get rid of this contact section. All right. I think it's going to be a huge change. So let's get started right away. Yeah, it's going to be a div. It's again, well, I don't want to be changing this component actually. I think it's a better idea if we just started from scratch. Or I don't know, maybe not. I don't. Oh, this is a difficult change. This is a difficult like decision to make. Should I be modifying this one or should I be making something new? Anyway, let's start by modifying this one, and if we need it, we'll just do something else. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay, I'll comment these out. Okay. All right. In here, it's just gonna say let's meet, or maybe not. Okay. And the height of this div is gonna be different. What is let? Where'd that come from? Anyway, let's have an h1 here. And let's drag this between these tags because this is not really an h1, right? But just because of the size, actually, you should never use h1s. I think I'm better off using a paragraph in here, or maybe an h2. Yeah, I think I'm better off using a paragraph, and changing the font size is a better bet. But just to see the effect, let's keep this in H1 now. Class name. The class name is going to be call MD and 6. Okay, and yeah, we are going to have one more of these things, but that's going to contain the social media stuff. So that's the dates, that's the signature. So I'm going to take the signature from here, and I'm also going to take the social media bar from there. Let's first take the social media bar, let's paste it in there, and also let's take the signature, paste it in there. And I also want to get this part too, the stream link. Okay. And this should not be commented out, we should be closing the div, right? Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay, I think I forgot to close the A in here, the link. Yeah, close that link over there. The div's closed. This div, where does it belong? It doesn't belong anywhere. Okay, we can comment this out again. Okay, cool. What's this complaining about? Can be replaced with, yep, please do that if you can. Okay, let's see the change. It's gonna look terrible. I'm almost sure that it's gonna look terrible. Wait, why didn't the changes take effect? Did we miss something? This is still the footer that we are running. Okay, let me restart the server. It's never the solution to restart the server, but I don't know why I do this. It's just a habit, I think. But like, oh yeah, okay, this time restarting the server was the solution. But anyway, so this should wrap to the next line. This text should be bigger. Let's adjust the text size for this thing. Font size should be like 7.5 something. It's gonna be massive. Yeah, that's what we're going for. And there will be a tiny like ruler in here. These things should be centered. Let's think. What can we do? Okay, let me take a look at the design. So the name has to come first in here, and after the name, I'm gonna have the location, then the social media icons. Yeah, I guess I could do that. So before the social media icons, I'm gonna have a paragraph that's gonna have my name. Let's just put my name without just. You're just hard coding stuff right now. You're gonna pull those things from. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we forgot to change the font size to 7.5. Okay. This is the time where we start putting the class names in. So footer.module.sass. And here we have these things. And okay. So let's put a new class name. Not link color, but we can just call this let's meet. Or left text. Yeah, left text. Font size is going to be 7.5, right? Yeah. Okay, and now we're going to import it in here. All right, and we have to assign it to the H1 in here. Class name, font size, and this should not be an H1. Ideally, this should be a paragraph because this is not a header, right? It doesn't represent any, like, it's not anything significant. I'm not sure why the font size didn't get assigned. We'll figure out very soon. So this is a paragraph. Okay, let's check out the CSS again. We might be missing something. So left text is 7.5. Oh yeah, I've imported the wrong thing. What was I thinking? Okay, it's difficult to talk and actually do stuff at the same time. All right. We can worry about the line height later. I think the area between these two should be shrink down just a little bit further, and this should be aligned to the left of the div. There are many things that I want to take care of, but this is roughly how it's going to look. I don't want text center to be applied to this one, that one, and that one. They should be pushed towards the left. And I said I was going to put my location there, right? So let's duplicate this line. In here, I'm going to put where I'm based in. For now, I'm in London. Okay, so name, location, social media icons come after that. And there's a horizontal line after the social media icons apparently. Okay, we can put that in, but we're going to use the custom component, right? Horizontal ruler. We've created it, so we're going to use it. Okay, that looks fine. What else? Okay, after that, I'm going to put some information down here apparently. I was going to say, want to see how this website is made, these are the stream links, etc, etc. I was thinking about putting my signature, I don't know. I actually never thought about this, really. Okay, let's bring the let's meet text closer together. Line height, was it? What does 1 pixel look like here? 3 rm? Maybe 7 rm? Okay, that's fine. Alright, I think I should be using a monospace font, or I might just design something with an SVG and put it in here. Okay, that looks better. That looks good. And I also want to have a vertical ruler in here. I think I can just add a border right to this div and it would have the same effect, right? Yeah, so let's do that. Footer, and then to this div we can add a border right, but before that I'm gonna have something like this. We're gonna clean all of these up later. I'm just prototyping right now. Border right? Is that a thing? Yeah. Okay, let me go to the horizontal rulers because I'm gonna copy the styles from there. Horizontal ruler module.sass 1 pixel solid. Yeah, that'll do for now. So instead of 1 pixel, I'm gonna have 1 pixel, 1 pixel, 0 pixel, oh, pixel. It's so difficult to type numbers and text at the same time. Okay, is this how you assign borders? Not really. Oh, it's border top. Oh, okay, okay. So I can just keep this style and I can just replace this with border right. Well, that didn't do anything, did it? Oh, we didn't assign it, did we? And also, we're gonna assign line height in here to 7 rem. Okay, we're gonna put the border right style back to the footer JSX. We have border right in here. Now we're gonna assign it to the div. I have to use curly brackets this time because I'm importing something from Bootstrap. So we're gonna keep call md6 from Bootstrap, and we're gonna have the React style that's imported right there. Okay, clean it up, and okay, we have a vertical separator, we have a horizontal separator right there. We have the let's meet text, and yeah, this text is probably gonna look more playful, like it's gonna look more rounded. I'm gonna pick a different font for this. Maybe we can use this font that we have in here. So let me try that one too. I don't remember how you assign that font, so let me take a look into the hero section because I've definitely used it in hero.module.sass, right? Okay, yeah, so that's how you use the font family, Montserrat. Okay, let's go back to footer module sass. You're gonna have That font's right here. Let's switch back to Google Chrome. I think that's better. Okay. We're gonna have an ordered list in here actually. Okay. Well, it should be an unordered list ideally. Signature, social media bar, horizontal ruler. Yeah, we're gonna have multiples of those things, but let's have an unordered list. Select both of these lines and drag them up. We're gonna have list item over here. This is just the HTML knowledge that I had from years ago. Like I haven't been doing this regularly, but you know, once you read this book and once you play around with this thing, then it's pretty difficult to forget compared to other programming languages, because it's very simple, and like once you take a look, it's not structured in any way. Once you take a look at it, it's pretty easy to remember. Okay, this is the first list item, and we also need to get rid of the text center in here. We just have to assign this text center to the social media bar, and I'm not sure if you have to do that, because the social media bar should have it by default. So all of these things are going to go left now, except the social media bar. Well, yeah, that's still acceptable. These things are still centered in their own way. The signature, I still haven't thought about where I'm going to put the signature. We'll find a place for it. Want to see how this website is made. Well, let's just copy and paste it several times so we have some filler content just to fill in there. Okay, we're gonna have links in there. Cool. Let's increase the font size for the let's meet text. Let's do 8.5. How does that look? Okay. And let's increase the line height to 7.5 maybe. Okay. Right. I know it looks terrible now, but I'm gonna go back to the design board, and then I'm gonna draw some more mock-ups. All right, let's change the background of this section. It should be this one, and I want this section to have a darker background, like this. And all of these, this text is, yeah, that's fine. And yeah, footer background. Let's modify the footer background. Let's pick a dark color. Footer background. Right, let's try 333, 333. How does that look? Okay, I think that's dark enough, right? No, don't look at my email. Okay. I might have to blur that part out depending on if I had important stuff. But anyway, I should remove this from there. I've clicked it 3 times in a stream now, which is not good. Yeah, the link color is gonna be E. Well, instead of putting 6 of them, you can just put 3 of them. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Let's try again. The color of this thing didn't change, even though I assigned it. Oh, okay, that's just a right. You have to change the color of this one. All right, that looks fine. And so after the ongoing projects, I was thinking about adding another section, showing some of my Instagram posts or something maybe, or like highlighting several of my other blogs instead of ongoing projects. I think it's a good idea to like showcase my blogs in here, some of my blog posts, but it has to be graphic, and I need to design images for all of my blog posts, or I could pull images in from the blog post area. I don't know. All I know is I don't want to increase the load time of this homepage, and all of these things I'm doing right now. It's just to get rid of this map image. Yeah. So these things need to be changed now. The signature has to be white. Want to see how this website is made? Yeah, that looks okay. These things are aligned to the left now. I think this is just fine for the first part of the stream. I need to change the color of the footer with the light one. So that's easy. We can just pull the horizontal, pull this one off, pull this one from there. Well, just this part actually. Go back to footer, place that like this. And that's gonna give us lighter colored horizontal rulers. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And this has to be so this is gonna be is dark true, and now that's gonna be white too. Okay, this text is gonna be white later on. And what if we delete the contact section? How does the site look? For now, I think that looks fine, good enough. I need to make these things like stick to the top of this area a bit better. I'm gonna align these towards the left. They need to stick towards the left just a little bit more, so they have a padding from the left, which I don't really want. And I think that should be easy enough to fix. So okay. So this unordered list can have a class name. Padding left could be 0, but of course that is going to be a string because it's a bootstrap class, right? Okay, so this should align these things towards the left. Yeah, maybe that's a bit too much left, but all right. And we're going to put these inside the div. I'm going to have another paragraph in here, and I've written what's going to be inside that paragraph in my design. So I'm going to take a look at my designs. It says, I've streamed myself making this website. Here are some episodes. Yeah. And I put my top 3 performing videos. Navbar, the footer, well, this navbar is going to be the top, one of the top performers, right? Okay, so this is going to be making the navbar. Creating the footer. And the last one's going to be dark mode for blog. Let's see how that looks. Okay, these things are going to be inside the div. Alright, you're going to put all of them inside there. Clean it up. And, well, the apostrophe has to be replaced with this so it complies with the HTML standards. And that looks okay. Now we have to find a place for the signature. Can I just, I think I can just put it at the bottom after everything else, right? That's gonna look okay, I think. So these things are gonna move up top. Yeah, the signature is gonna come here. which is okay, which is fine. I can make the let's meet text somewhat bigger. Let's try 9.5, and the line height is going to be 8.5. How does that look? Okay, I think that looks still fine. Still, yeah. The problem now becomes this text needs to get smaller with the website itself, and the border right is going to be gone. We have to optimize this thing for mobile. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this thing has to be as big as this website allows it to be, and then it has to be as tall as the website allows it to be. The size of the website, I mean. This text needs to be white, these things need to be white, they have to come closer, they have to be bold, they have to be more visible. And if you're going to get rid of this useless box in here, so the website's going to look like this for a while. Short, clean, and after the ongoing projects we're going to add another section. This other section is probably going to be about the blog. It's going to be like, hey, have you read my blog? Or it could also be like, I don't know, it could also be my Instagram posts, but that's going to add to the load time of the web page. I can defer the loading until the user scrolls until there, which is totally an option. I don't know. There are so many things that you could do with the optimization stuff. If you go down that rabbit hole, it just sucks you in and it takes forever to optimize stuff. You have to know when to stop and optimizing things. Again, this is coming from me, the guy who just absolutely loves optimizing everything to every single byte, kilobyte, or speed, or whatever lines code. Anyway, yeah, I think you get what I mean. Okay. I like this design. It's not as great as the mockups, but that's just because we are at the beginning. This section is also going to have a background. I'm going to design something using Adobe Illustrator at some point. Okay. You have to make this area a bit more hidden, and this area has to be more visible. My name has to be bigger. Let's make these things white and a tiny bit bigger now. At least the name part should be bigger, and then after that I'm gonna end the stream because it's been like half an hour, which is enough content for one day. So this is a paragraph. That's my name. Okay, look, what if we make this an H3, which it shouldn't be, but let's just make it an H3 for now. Or let's keep it as a paragraph, fine, and we can add this style in here. Instead of the left text, we're gonna have another style called name, and the color is gonna be white. This is a mess. Color is duplicated in 3 places. That's okay though. We're gonna clean it up later in the next stream or when we finish. I'm not gonna leave it as is. Oh yeah. Yeah, duplication there. There you go. But anyway. Okay, color is gonna be white. Font size is going to be like 3 rem maybe, and let's go with font weight 900. How does that look? Oh, we haven't imported this style, right? Put this in there. Okay, let's use it inside the paragraph. So we're gonna have class name. That's a bit too big. So 3, maybe let's go with 2. Even 2 is going to be too big. Yeah. 1.2. That's better. But then you create this huge empty area towards the right of the page. Maybe I can divide this again and then put some more stuff in on the other side of. Designing something is such a difficult task. What if I make the background of this area like gray, like this? And what if I get rid of this section? Yeah. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So I'm planning to get rid of the colors because the colors look a bit childish and they look like they're from the last decade. So that's going to be white. Let's get rid of the color of this section. So this section's color, I don't want it to be white, but I want this section to have a dark background like this. No, okay, dark background like this. And I want these cards. I hope they're in a div. Yes, they are. Color. Let's do some proto-editing in here. Well, it didn't apply. But anyway, imagine if the font color was white. Let's make this section background like this. How does that look? Doesn't look bad, does it? Oh, this needs to be a bit lighter. Like maybe we can try that. Yeah, white, gray, darker gray, lighter gray again. Right? It doesn't look bad this way. I just need to adjust the design of this area a bit more. These things are a bit too wide, and in a single line there shouldn't be more than like 7-8 words. So I need to wrap these up, or maybe put another image in here, make this one bigger. That's totally an option. But then I will have to put more content in somewhere. Yeah, this is something again we have to figure out. But yeah, it doesn't look bad in this way as well, right? It's fine. We should imagine if we change the navbar color to something darker like this. Oh no. Yeah, I think the website is gonna look something more like this in the future. I'm gonna add a logo in here. I'm designing a logo. I've failed multiple times so far, but I'm not gonna give up. Obviously, it's challenging to design a logo, right? Otherwise, Steve Jobs wouldn't have paid bucket loads of money to design the next logo. How much next logo cost Steve Jobs? Yeah. Otherwise, Steve Jobs wouldn't have paid 100K for this thing. Right? A logo has to be elegant, and I'm gonna take my time designing it. And even even after the design, it may still not look elegant as elegant as I wanted. Anyway, yeah, we had a little chat about the future of this website as well. I think I'm gonna end this stream in here, and I'm gonna go back to the drawing board, and I'm gonna think about what we can put in here. All right. This is the end of the stream. Thank you for joining if you joined. All right, bye.